Never once did he say, hey, like, let's pump the brakes. I don't think that we're doing that well.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Miss Random E. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to hop on real quick and give my little think piece on this viral TikTok story about a girl who says she ghosted her boyfriend on New Year Eve. Shouts out to Real Talk with Yanni. I love watching her. She's always dropping gems over there on her channel. And earlier this week, I watched her live review on the story. So, baby girl says she was unemployed for a while. She's having a really hard time finding another job, and she's now facing eviction. She asked her man of 11 months and some change could she move in with him until she got back on her feet. And he told her no. Y'all, check this out.
So I ghosted my boyfriend on New Year's Eve, and I have not spoken to him since. Before I get into this, I just want to say that me and my boyfriend, we have been together for a year. Well, almost a year, 11 months. A year on February 2nd, we will have been together. Okay? My boyfriend is also 34, grown man. He also is a homeowner, has a pretty good job, and also has a business that he's starting. So let's start there, right? So recently, I obviously, like you all have known, I've become unemployed. And I have not been able to find a job. I have put in like 30 applications a day. I've got nothing, like barely even an interview. I've gone on 2 interviews. So I've been literally struggling, and I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. Okay. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna keep it together for this. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. It's something so crazy about having hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and then the next day having nothing. But that's what's going on right now. And so I am vulnerable with my man, and I go, hey, I'm gonna need to like stay with you for a little while I get myself together. Like, I don't have anything on the rent. And so I'm gonna need to move with you while I get myself together. Mind you, I said he has his own house, his own 3-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood. He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him, mind you, and has been living with him for however many years that he's like lived there, almost the whole time he's lived there. And so I'm like, if his best friend can live with him, why not his girlfriend, you know? So I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay. Which honestly, in hindsight, I should have even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling. He should have said, hey, let me take something off of your plate. Like, come stay with me so that you can breathe and get this. If he really cared about me, he would have said that, but he didn't. He sat there and he watched me struggle, and then watched me get to the point where I was like, hey, I just need a break. Like, I'm literally so depressed. I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me? And he said, no. He said, no. He said, no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything. He said, no. I can't live with him. At first, he goes, oh, I like that we have our own places to retreat to when we get into our arguments. And wrong answer. Number one, when we get into arguments, we never leave. Like, we stay in the same room and we continue to talk it out until we work it through, which I think is a really good habit that we have and a really good green flag that we have in our relationship. Yes, do we get into arguments? So does everyone. Yes, do I lose my cool? I'm a woman, but I rein it back in and we figure it out, and nobody goes home. So that's a weird thing to say. We've never even done that. Second of all, that sounds like a problem to me, not a solution. When we get into arguments, we should not be leaving, because what happens when we get married? There is no way to go. We both live in the same house. So maybe that's not a good habit to start. Being that we have not started yet, maybe let's not start that now. On our very first date, I told him that I wanted to be engaged within a year. I said, after a year, I want to be engaged. He said that's plenty of enough time for someone to know whether or not they want to get married or not. This is what he said. We have talked about it, I shit you not, probably 10 times throughout this year. And never once did he say, I don't think this is going well enough for that to be a realistic goal anymore. Never once did he say, hey, like, let's pump the brakes. I don't think that we're doing that well for it to get to that. So I'm thinking we're doing well. We're on schedule. After a year or a year and a half, we'll probably get engaged. Then he goes, I don't think I'm going to live with someone again until I'm married to them, which is some new boundary that he literally just made up, because he's never said that the whole time we've been together. And I go, maybe it's not a good idea, that you live with someone after you already got married to them, because what if you guys are not compatible to live together and you don't know that until after you're already married? Then what? That's really dumb, actually. And so I'm like, okay, that's a completely new thing, but granted, it's been a year. We set our goal for a year. Are we going to get married? And he goes, no, that was your goal. Since when was this my goal? It was my goal, but like, I thought we were in agreement, because you never said that we weren't in agreement. Clearly, I made all this up in my head, and this was never a goal. I just thought it was a goal because I continuously talked about it, and he never said that it was unrealistic. As a matter of fact, he said the quite opposite, that it was a realistic goal to have, and never once as we neared to the end of that year did he ever say, hey, I don't think we're close to being married. So imagine my surprise when he says, I don't think we're close to being married. We still have things to figure out. Because a couple of nights ago, I got super irritated at him and yelled at him and told him to leave my house. And apparently that's enough of a reason for him to be like, whoa, I don't want to marry her. All right. So yeah. And so I said, hey, I'm actually scared that I'm going to be homeless because I said, I'm actually thinking I'm going to be homeless because I don't have a job and these bills keep coming and I can't do it no more. I'm tapped out of resources. And I think I'm going to end up, if you don't let me live with you, I'm going to end up in my car, living in my car, something like being actually homeless. And he goes, well, plenty of millionaires have lived in their car before. What the fuck? So basically he said, yeah, no, I'm not going to help you. I'm sorry that you're dealing with this. I know it's hard, but basically he told me that you never really do have anybody to depend on, and you come alone in this world, and you are your own person, and you should be your number one priority because nobody else is going to be dependable, which I translated to, he is not someone I can depend on. Why would I ever marry someone that I can't depend on? I'm a dependable person. I've had friends that I've let stay with me, that I've given a place to stay for free, that I've been able to like say, hey, you can lean on me. Like, don't worry about nothing. Take a break. I got you. So if I can be dependable to my friends, you can be dependable to your girlfriend. It's not a crazy concept. Yeah, we do come in this world alone, but relationships are the whole reason of everything. You should be able to depend on the people around you, on your community. They should be people that you can say, hey, you do owe a responsibility to the people you love and the people you care about. And apparently he doesn't think that way, and I don't think I can be in a relationship with someone who doesn't think that way. And so I decided that I kind of ghosted him. I just stopped talking to him, and I probably will never speak to him again. That really turned me off. And yeah, that's why I broke up with my boyfriend, because he said it was okay that I be homeless. I should be homeless while he goes home to his 3-bedroom house in a nice neighborhood and rubs his feet together under his nice comforter set, his nice sheet set, and watches his 70-inch TV on the wall and twiddles his thumbs together while I'm out in my car in the cold. Talking about he's going to get me a blanket for Christmas so I don't be cold. You won't get you a new bitch for Christmas. I ain't even...
So, of course, me and the girls, we going up for her. We like, yes, sis, that's the time we on this year. We out, no explanations, no nothing. You can do bad by your mother effing self. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but if someone that claimed to love and care about me was willing to see me out on the street in the winter at that, I'd have nothing else to say to you. Like... It's curtains. There are people who give stray cats and dogs a home. She even explained in other videos how he was financially stable and all. So you mean to tell me he couldn't even extend a little help financially? Even if he wasn't going to let her stay with him, he couldn't even try to help her keep her place. So there was a hard stop on the celebration because old girl came back online to show herself getting all dolled up to go drop off his Christmas gift that she got him. And you know she was trying to get cute in hopes of running into him. Check this out.
All right, it's Monday. I just finished putting in another 5,000 applications. Come with me to go drop off my ex's Christmas present. I bought him a Christmas present a while back and it's too late to return it, so I'm just gonna take it to his house. He did text me, let me know that people have been sending him the video. And so he's seen it. So people are asking, has he seen the video? Yes, he's seen it. He says that he's been back in America since New Year's. I think he should be at work right now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I think he should be at work right now. So I'm gonna go drop off his Christmas present, and hopefully he's not there. I'm gonna try to do this real quick because I don't know. It's kind of like personal to him, and like I can't, like, I'm not gonna take it back because I can't, and I don't have nobody else to give it to. So I washed my hair. My hair has been in that like bun for, I don't know, like a week. So I washed my hair and I flat ironed my hair. Okay. So this is the hair, and then I'm going to go pick out an outfit. I'm also gonna go to Walmart because I got EBT now. So I got food stamps. So I'm also gonna go to Walmart and pick out some things to have at my house to eat. Alright, I have this dress. I feel like I treat this dress like it's a casual dress, and I don't think it actually is meant to be a casual dress. It looks dressy. I thought in my mind it looked casual, but it looks dressy. So let's know. This is what I ended up wearing. I was gonna wear something cute because like I don't ever have a chance or opportunity to wear cute things anymore because I don't go anywhere. But this is how it ended up. Christmas gift that I'm going to just drop on his porch and run like hell. Because at this point it's 3:59. He might be there when I get there.
First, let me give credit where credit is due. The body was definitely bodying in that dress. I don't know. I probably would have worn that had it been a little simple disagreement and we was meeting up to talk or whatever. Yeah. But I know a hopefully we can reconcile tactic when I see one. And that girl, she was either hoping that they can reconcile or she trying to send him on a little guilt trip by dropping off that gift. First of all, you're facing eviction and you managed to purchase him a gift. Oh, okay. Now, I'll admit, I went out sad before, so I get it. I'm just smart enough not to film it, and I learned from it. However, my going out sad, it has a limit, especially if you're a person like myself that loves hard and try your hardest to problem solve with those connected to you. If you need me and I can be some assistance to you, I got you. No questions asked. Within reason, of course. But the moment you show me your loyalty, don't run that deep for me, I'm gone. It's curtains. Like, do not, and I repeat, do not, under no circumstances, make someone tell you they don't want you more than once. This man not only told her he doesn't want her by way of his actions, but he also told her he doesn't even like her. And it's something so wild to me about a man who claims to want you, is giving you falsehoods about building a future together, all that. He comes to your place, lay up in your bed, he dipping all up in your milk and honey, only to be like, hey, that's your problem when you need help. So who knows if she's going to get back with him or not. The fact that he even has access to text her is ridiculous, and it makes me think she ain't done. It's not like he made a mistake or a bad choice and apologized along with changing his behavior. No, he completely did her dirty, and there's so many other red flags with that man that she talked about in other videos, but I'm willing to bet she's going to let bygones be bygones. She just may not tell us. However, her focus needs to be getting back on her feet and loving on herself as much as possible. Nothing else. So yeah, listen, ladies and gents, as a lesson from me to you, because I'm not ashamed to admit, I learned in the absolute hardest ways. It's nothing but heartbreaking to cling onto a relationship that clearly does not hold reciprocation. You do not want to be in a position where you seriously need that person and you find out they don't give two F's about you. Soon as you find yourself making excuses for someone who is constantly showing you that they don't care, it's time to dip, because all it leads to at the end is a dangerous cycle of self-doubt and diminished self-worth. Each time you accept mistreatment or disregard, it's only going to make you feel worse, and then you're only reinforcing the idea that you do not deserve better, which you do. So when you keep on making excuses and keep on accepting that crap, you're just reinforcing that idea. I don't deserve better. And that has a long lasting effect on your mental health. So I know that it's so much easier said than done, but it's better to walk away than to stay. Being available for someone who has consistently shown you that they don't care, you're just going to feel low. Your value is so much more than their perception of you. So you need to recognize your value and your worth all on its own. Do not create that toxic dependency mindset where you feel like, oh, if I just try a little bit harder or change in some way. They might finally appreciate me. That's the furthest thing from the truth. What that does is that creates an emotional disaster, and it leads to neglecting your own needs and desires. So yeah, like, just definitely take that as a lesson learned from me to you. I learned that lesson the hard way, so you don't have to. And then you also end up spending so much energy too. Like, the energy that you spend on trying to force someone to see something in you that they're clearly not, or try to get someone to pour something into you that you're pouring into them, is so draining. So it prevents you from focusing on healthier relationships and opportunities for growth. You might find yourself isolating from friends and family. You become depressed, and all of that for what? So just recognize that relationship and love should not feel like a constant uphill battle. True relationships are built on mutual respect and appreciation. When you find yourself begging for the bare minimum of affection or care, it's time to reevaluate your worth and the relationships that you're investing in. Period. With that being said, I encourage you all to prioritize self-love and set boundaries that protect your emotional well-being. This is your reminder: you deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. It's okay to walk away from situations that don't honor your value. After all, self-esteem is built on the way that you feel about yourself. I mean, get it? Self-esteem. No, seriously, but it's all about the way you feel about yourself and the foundation of how you treat yourself and how you allow others to treat you too. So yeah, that's something I learned in a very hard way, and I am now standing on that every single day. Choosing to step away from unhealthy dynamics is a powerful act of self-care, and it's a crucial step toward healing and empowerment. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. If you have any thoughts or experiences, I'd like for you to share them down below. Drop them in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and be sure to subscribe for more content on self-love, personal growth, and navigating relationships. Clearly, I'm a newbie, so I love to have you join the journey of watching this community and channel grow. And I'll talk to y'all in my next one. Y'all be easy.